In my hands is what some would say is the absolute best entry into the RC FPV flying hobby. It's the Caddx Protos. It came out about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Yes, I'm late to the party, but I'm excited to be a part of it. Now, this is a beginner-friendly drone that you can fly all the way up to the expert level. Now, what better way than to showcase this drone than by handing it to a beginner? And yes, I am the beginner. Now, some of you might be like, yo, Jay, you fly FPV all the time. We see your videos. Incorrect. Tom Hunt flies FPV all the time. Now, I have flown FPV. I've flown the RQ-7 Shadow with the turret that we did. I probably did it once or twice. I also put FPV into my Flish RC Cobra, which has GPS, and that is a super easy platform, which you guys are probably waiting for that video. I promise it's coming. And I'm gonna be doing complete how-tos to set up these planes with the Caddx stuff because Caddx is next level. Now, what makes this thing special right here? Let me open it up and show you. Literally everything you guys need to get this in the air successfully comes in this little case. I'm also loving Caddx FPV on the case, so you're not gonna mix this up with your cameras or some case that looks very similar. First thing you notice when you open it up is how nice everything is packed. Everything has its own place, right? So all of our wires, our charge cables, spare parts are gonna be in the front there. And then we're gonna have 3 batteries, our charger, our drone, goggles, transmitter. These batteries, I'm leaving the milliamp and cells on the screen because I forget what they are, but you get about 10 minutes of flight each. So that means this kit is gonna give you 30 minutes of runtime total. Now the transmitter itself kind of resembles something like a video game transmitter. It's comfortable to hold, it is rechargeable. Next thing, we have the goggles. Now, I do have one issue with this. Even though they look very similar, like what comes with the Iron Quad Walk Snail setup, because Walk Snail and Caddx do work together, they decided to make this a different protocol. It's called Ascend. Kind of bummed because I have the best Walk Snail goggles, which are fully adjustable, which I use on that Cobra heli. And I can't use them with this drone. I have to use these goggles. These goggles are okay. Like if you guys are a beginner just getting in, these are good. Full settings inside the screen, it's fully adjustable, all that. Problem is, if you wear glasses, you have to get separate lenses that screw on here. It's like a little cover because you're not gonna be able to wear your glasses in this. It's too tight of a space. Next, we have the drone itself. Extremely small, digital transmission system. So we're gonna have a very clear image with this. It is brushless, 4 brushless motors, means we're gonna have plenty of power. Underneath the drone itself is gonna be the charger. Could charge all 3 batteries at once. So that is a big plus. It has little LEDs, you know, which batteries charge, and it doesn't take long. Little USB-C. From what I did find though, you will have to use the white charge box and this wire because if you use anything smaller gauge, it's not strong enough to actually get them into charge mode. They'll just blink, but they're not actually charging. So you do have to use the cable that it comes with, or if you guys have one very similar, you're just gonna wanna use that. But with all that being said, guys, entry level all the way up to expert, 3 beginner modes. We're gonna have like a self-leveling hover assist, I guess, because this does have a little sensor on the bottom LiDAR. So it holds the height it's at. Now it is gonna fluctuate if you're over grass or a couch or stuff like that. So be weary of that. Then you have angle mode, which it self-levels, right? Which I'm gonna show you guys that. And then on top of that, you have acro mode, which is gonna enable you to flip and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So this drone is packed with features, super small, good price point. I think Black Friday, it's on sale right now, $50 off at $359. Absolute steal. You guys are interested, the link is down below. Now, what do I wanna do? I wanna get this in the air in my living room. We're gonna fly it inside first. I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to fly in a small space. Then we got like 40-mile-an-hour winds outside. I don't think this could fight it, but who would I be if I didn't at least try? Start to finish getting this thing set up. Let's see. Turn the remote on, pull our drone out, slide a battery in. There we go. Let that power up. Goggles come out. Now guys, there is a wire in here that you're gonna need because the goggles, so you plug this end into the goggles have its own power source. And then we're going to plug that in. Make sure you do it the right way. Do not reverse it. You will burn out your goggles. And then that's it, power them on. You're gonna hear the fan of this kick on. There it is. We should get an LED light. Doom, doom, doom. There she goes. Now guys, the modes on this are forward is gonna be hover assist, then you have angle is the middle, and then you have acro. And then this side over here is gonna be for your dual rates, but it only works in angle and above, right? So if you're in hover assist mode, the dual rates aren't gonna work. Then you're gonna have, I forget what these are for, and then right here is gonna be to activate, you know, your propellers. Now it tells you what mode it's in when you're in the goggles, which I'm gonna show you guys in a second as soon as I start recording. All right, we are recording. Now while I'm in the goggles, if you go into your settings, transmission power, it comes stock at 25. You wanna upgrade that to 100 milliwatts. That's gonna give you guys better range. I'm not gonna get into the legalities of things. Now you see there right where we have the telemetry of our battery volts. So I'm in angle mode, position hold mode, and then acro. Now the only problem is when you're in flight, you can't go from angle to acro. You have to land it and then put it in acro. It won't let you do it. But I'm gonna start off in position hold mode. There we go. Now I am recording. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm letting go of the sticks. And there she is. So you see that, guys? My dog's sleeping over there in the corner. I know you guys could see it. Pretty stable. Don't mind my house, man. I live in this house. Good rudder control. Just all around something, you know, you're gonna be able to get the basic feel for flying FPV. Now, it's not a quiet drone. It's definitely loud. I'm gonna edit in right here so you can hear the natural sound. See if that camera's getting it. But anyway, guys, yeah. So this is position hold mode. Now I'm gonna keep it in this mode, right? And I'm gonna fly around. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour, nothing too crazy. So when you come over here through my kitchen, I just wanna show you guys, you can go different levels of your house. It's my laundry room. All right. Again, don't mind me, I live in this house. We're gonna go down. Don't do it. Oh. I'm gonna go get the drone and we're gonna start over. All right, we're gonna pretend that didn't just happen. So we're going back up. Take it easy. Guys, I am very determined to get this thing downstairs. Now, as I said, I am a beginner with FPV, right? I am by no means a good FPV pilot, but I think I should be capable enough to get this little drone down a set of stairs. So let's see. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, we're good. Alrighty, and now I'm censoring this right here. But I'm gonna show you guys, we're in the gym. Yeah, I have a gym in my house, guys. I gotta do something when I'm lose all this beer weight that I drink. Check it out. Let me not crash into that mirror. It cost me $3 grand. All right, censoring again. Just coming on around, man. Coming around. I'm censoring because this is my YouTube studio that's in the works, and it is a disaster. Now I'm uncensoring here. This is what I call the hobby room right now. So I had a loved one who used to live with me. He was on hospice. He did pass away. Rest in peace. It was my great uncle. We call him Unc. Good guy. Anyway, I'm using his old room as my plane room, guys. What do you like here? Since we're hovering around, let me just say, Cessna on the bottom, that's going in the air soon with the Skydiver. That old Radix is top tier. AT6 is pretty serious. And then I got all the FMS jets. That yellow one's Habu E-Flight. On this table right here is where my Cobra Heli usually is. I gave it to Tom Hunt. He is putting a working screen in it. So I'll be flying that soon. All right, guys, a little bit of censorship here. No big deal. All right, now we're uncensored. Climbing the stairs. Let's get this thing back up. Hey. All right, not bad, not bad. Getting a little more speed here. All right, cool. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch over into angle mode. Now you see it's in angle mode, watch. I'm gonna do it one more time. It won't let me go into acro. So I'm stuck in angle mode. If I land, I could go in acro. But guys, way faster. Way faster. This thing has a crazy amount of power for a little brushless drone too. Now, if you're like, hey, Jay, you're doing pretty good. Well, let me just... I really need to stop jinxing myself here. If you're saying, hey, Jay, you're doing pretty good, well, I messed that up. But the drone flies well. It almost feels like it has a little bit of expo. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring this thing. I showed you I could fly it inside. I'm gonna bring it out back real quick. I'm not lying to you while you guys are sitting here staring at me. Let me just see what the wind is looking like at this very second. 22 mile an hour constant, 35 mile an hour gusts. Absolute crazy. So yeah, let's get this thing outside. I'm gonna bundle up a little bit because it is freezing out, and you know, we'll see how it does in wind. I'm not going high. All right, well, it's definitely not the best idea I've ever had, but I'm not gonna say it's the worst. Now, I did put a new battery in. Let's go angle mode, we'll leave it in that. Now, drones are meant to fight a little wind, right? So, guys, you're not gonna get bored with this thing. It has, let's use the word heaps of power. You know, it doesn't have like wings and all that like an airplane, so it's definitely not as susceptible to, you know, issues from wind. But I wouldn't send it to the moon. I'm at 6 meters, what is that, 18 feet? It's actually surprisingly stable considering how windy it really is. Now, this is a full speed forward. See there. Anybody know that guy? Oh, don't hit him. I don't want to get sued by myself. Guys, you know, I am not an FPV pilot. And this thing, it really is easy. I'll tell you what, surprising how well it's doing, even with the high winds. Now I'm gonna go around my house one more time, try to go through my front porch. Then I'm gonna take it out of angle. I'll put it in acro, and we'll test that out real quick. All right, let's see. Whoa, oh, we survived. We survived. All right, I'm going over the house. Let's bring her in. Shut it off. Acro mode, and we're up. Now guys, what this mode allows you to do, check it out. Oh, I'm batting 1,000. Oh my God, don't lose it. This wind is something fierce right now. Now what's cool, whoa, guys, it is blowing right now. That was not because of the wind, that is because of me. I'm actually worried about my camera. Oh my God, it's windy. I don't think the camera's going anywhere. That tripod's pretty good. All right, let's do this one more time. I'm back in angle mode. Let's fight the wind. I mean, you can see the trees moving in the little drone, so you know it's windy out here. The fact this thing's flying in this is crazy. Like on your hands, it really doesn't feel like it's that windy. Just trying to see how far I could go before I lose the signal. I mean, 100 milliwatts, should be able to go pretty far. I am behind the house though, so. Giving you guys a full tour over here. You're probably like, why would you show us your whole house? Guys, I love this house. I'll be honest with you, I do. I rush bought this house back in end of 2018, beginning of 2019. And rush bought because we had stuff going on. And I needed to get in a house, but we're out of here in about a year. We're gonna build our dream home. So this one you get a tour of. The next one, probably not. This, guys, this is sweet. Now, I am noticing that telemetry drop. I wonder what volts LVC would be. I guess maybe like an RC airplane, 3.3, it would hit LVC. Oh, yeah. Oh, guys, if you think I'm doing good right now, give me a like. I see a lot of people, I get like 20,000 views and like 300 likes. You guys, man, if you like what I'm doing, hit that like button, man. I'm impressed with this. I'm gonna go acro mode one more time. I think I was a little nervous before. Let's go acro. I need to flip. We're alive. We are alive. All right. I definitely bounced off the ground there. Don't go in the woods. Do not go in the woods. All right. Next test, man, not in this video, but the next test, we're gonna bring this thing to the field. We're gonna unlock it in acro mode. I'm gonna try to chase some RC airplanes and do some crazy stuff like that. Now guys, what I will say about this is, you know, whether you're trying to actually perfect your craft in flying FPV, like in a small space inside with that position hold, I think it's phenomenal, right? I think that this thing really flew good. I think it has plenty of power. It's fun. And as your skills progress, you go into that acro mode and really top tier, man. I think that this is a powerful little fun drone that comes in a case and just sweet. You can bring this thing anywhere. So I'd like to see Caddx continue to do stuff like this. Maybe make one a little bigger, you know, next step. But if you guys are interested in getting into FPV and really learning what it's like to be behind the goggles, or as Tom would say, under the hood, this is a great option, man. For $359 right now for the pre-Black Friday and Black Friday sale, I don't think you could go wrong. You're getting everything you need. You don't need anything else, and it has beginner mode. So with all that being said, guys, I appreciate you watching. I'm going in the house. It is way too windy out here. Until next time.